Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are with my character for the Phantasmagorical. I did do a little bit of research, kind of like talked it through my mind last time, and we're going to continue to do that. But I did find the answer that Phantasmagorical really does, kind of like I was saying, is fit within the idea range of everything that's odd or strange. Mostly as far as this playthrough goes, and building this character as Phantasmagorical is kind of like the challenge here, because I think it's going to involve a lot of illusion. Is basically what I'm going to go through as a primary skill, to include things that are like telekinesis, things that you can't, that happen but you can't see or really describe. Another thing is shouts, like unrelenting force. You know, basically a power that you have that there technically there's not a lot of physical effects. It's just all of a sudden people are like blasted away from you. You know, it's like a push spell or a push. Say for instance, a push psychological attack, if you would. So that's what this build is going to be. So we're going to finish this, and then we're going to go around and do the things to get him to be more of a phantasmagorical character. Now I know the majority of the time so far I have been casting what's called here. But I did find also my character has the mage bane thing, so I've got to get rid of that, which has been affecting me. To some respects. So this is the room of like what's called, where I'm going to get the phantasmagorical favor, and then make a focus ring based on that. So that's going to be what our first plan is to do. Cut people's head off with a dagger is funny. So like I said, when you do a character build, sometimes you gotta go through the process of getting all the things for that build. So that's what we're gonna be doing here for. It might take me a minute because I've gotta, like I said, with the shouts, I've gotta go through at least the beginning, fight at least one dragon. I also have to get the telekinesis spell. Like need to clear red water Scumadin, get the telekinesis spell really early, and then I need to go around and get also one thing that's kind of interesting, with the new with the dealing with Daedra, there's a necklace called a Dreamcatcher, which also is a part of, you know, entering people's dreams, taking dreams, things like that, taking power from people's dreams. I think that will be beneficial to have too. So those are three that I'm going to do as soon as I finish this up. But I got to first get the focus ring and get the favor for Phantasmagorical, and that's where we will go with getting this all set up. The biggest problem with the right now with the mage bane is that I have to get what's called, but also that's going to help. One thing, because mage bane is going to make it harder for mages to hurt me in a way. So that's also one where I'm not getting spell damage all the time. Also, freaking it attacks other spellcasters with that. So. But I'm going to stay with the knife build, fighting with the knife one-handed, and get those things done, and that's how I'm going to build this character. So that's the character build I'm going to be working on. Like I said, even the basics of this are going to take me a few, not going to be a quick rush to get through here and get it done. But we are going to get it done. So first thing is clearing out this cave and getting the books. Now there are a few spells within within the Mage Guild that also are beneficial. You may get those as well. So stay tuned and I'll keep you advised and show you which part of my Phantasmagorical build I'm going to be working on. Also, I did write down some notes in the description of last time. After I did this, I wrote down some description notes of what I would be looking to get done. I am going to stay in armor because sometimes Phantasmagorical things don't work out so well. But I will be using spells like Frenzy, things like that to get through. Not right this second, because just like I said, a build, you have to really get the things first that you need. Like I would need to get my illusion up to like at least 100 is the goal. As you can see, I'm going up there steadily. But first and foremost is to finish this I think also it might involve a lot of even like potentially kind of anything that can augment, like potions, like crafting potions, things like that. Maybe even some random skooma use just to be doing it for wildlife fun. That's what I'm going to be doing. So if you wonder what I'm up to, you gotta look at the last guide or the description guide. It gives you kind of the ideas I'm looking at for Phantasmagorical things. Like one I always like, this turning ethereal, not like, what you call it, that's one. I think a good one, turning ethereal. Just things that just usually aren't a normal kind of theme of things you may run across. Also affecting crowds, affecting people. I grabbed something I did not want, which let me leave with those. Yeah, get crazy out of them carrying. I can give these staffs over to, not the important ones, but all the other stuff I can give over to Fingdom, maybe in a minute if I get old Rogan. Well, I'll just give them to him now, see what he can carry.
What do you want me to carry?
But you want to always keep your options open on what you need, what you need to distribute. So get across, but never give followers important items or things that they can't control, like this and this. Those are basically very important items. You don't want to give those over to them.
You lead, I'll follow.
Those are his. So. But I will stay with the permanent one-hand knife technique. It's just like I said, when you affect people's personalities and stuff like that, sometimes it does not end well for you if you're not prepared to fight. Because you've seen it before, I've said it before, as a mage in Skyrim, sometimes the enemies will run right past your spells and you're going to have to fight them. So that's why he's going to stay in armor, even though it's a lighter set than like a fully heavy armor. I also kind of like the offsetting look of it.
My home and laid waste to my properties. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the caller. Now, you have a reason for making such a mess. So you're just one of Iron's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Are you attempting to... Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Yeah, you were wrong. Okay, got her. I will finish the mage quest line as part of Phantasmagorical because I am working on illusion, and I do want to get the master of the illusion spell. So in the end, there is a mastery of illusion spell that I want to get done. What's called the 10th eye is what it's called. But that opens up other bigger spells that you usually don't see as a mage, as a normal mage. So this is definitely a mage build. It's just like I said, dealing with things in people's minds is and dreams is something that may involve me needing to use weapons and armors as I go through that process. Some mage things like destruction is just way more powerful. You're actually killing people straight out, so it's going to be more of a subtle magic build. And things that you just can't really see. Like Unrelenting Force, I always like the fact that it's just a force of power that you shoot at somebody. It's not really like, it's not like fire or frost or static or shock. It's just something that kind of happens, and that's what we're going for. It's like telekinesis. It's like that's the ability that you just have out there. That you like you can pull stuff up, without anything near it, and just lift it up and float it around if you need to. Now that is expensive, so it's going to be a high alteration build too. So we're looking at illusion and alteration. But first things first, we're going to see if we can get everything done. We'll see what we got already. So you come in here. And first thing, okay, some of this stuff I can't make yet, so I'm going to grab everything off the bench, and there's a book over here that you have to read, so pack ritual notes and the patron notes. And strongbox, take that, and then get a garnet ring, and then everything down here is all involved with this stuff I'm doing in this room. I'm going to take the Bird's Eye Stone and probably get that done because as an Imperial 1, I'm going to be picking up money anyway. So I might as well do that quest line as well because there's stuff you can get out of that as far as like getting more money. Which will come into play if I'm doing certain things. A great sword reading good that takes away some of the remedy. Yes, I like that. It help on things. So I will be enchanting my stuff too. So the primary ones for this build is going to be, it's a mage build, so it's going to be magic. I am going to put a healthy amount into health. That was why I did put magic just now, just to build up this kind of initial. But it is, like I said, it's not going to be, I did start Conjuration here, so I might take Conjuration up to 100 just to take it back down. I'm not really worried about conjuring things. I do want to I might just leave it at 50. The one thing that I think is kind of neat are the Seekers over in Soul's Time. Those would be neat to have. So it's like so if I do conjure a creature, because they shoot like a mental energy blast as well. So I probably would be doing Seekers that also we need to build up. And not just illusion. Since I'm building illusion, I'm going to get it up, but I'm also going to put points in it and make sure that I've got all the blocks of illusion filled out. That's kind of the primary alteration as far as the build itself. This is mostly going to be around getting up, not really mage armor, but magic resistance and maybe just to get it up so I've got my telekinesis. I can think I can do it better. Let's see, what stability mean? Okay, I have greater duration, so that might be a good one too. So, but I'm going to be wearing armor, so I'm not a word. Enchanting, I already started that a little bit. Probably just get smithy to 50. I really don't need to go much higher than what I'm wearing. And like I said, one-handed, I'm already up there, so I'm taking heads off, which is a good thing. And sneak would be good too. So when you look at it, you take illusion, alchemy as well. So illusion, alchemy. You always focus on about 6 skills. That's what I think is illusion, alchemy. Lock picking, you don't really need a lot, but me personally, if you can get your lock picking up to, not all the time, but as you get it up to treasure hunter, eventually you're going to get money, which I think is a good thing to have. But also sneak. So that's kind of a secondary, lock picking is secondary. But sneak and illusion sneak is actually primary. I don't need to do anything more than just one-handed. I don't need to shoot bow actually. Get this up to 50 as well. Enchanting, I want to get that completely up. Alteration could be a problem. So about 6 magic skills. My fighting's already pretty much where I need it for doing this. And we'll go from there. So first thing I want to do is get the books. So you want to go back first, just read this one book because this helps you out. There's that pack ritual notes. Okay, that becomes a spell, ritual notes. And then patron notes gives you kind of descriptions of everything you're going. When you talk about the Phantasmagorical, there it goes. The Phantasmagorical, a number of individuals have been experimenting with hallucinogenic substances in an effort to access the dream sleeve. They appear to have been relatively successful in replicating the results of Dwimmer dream sleep transmission though I am relatively certain the Dwimmer did not resort to hallucinogenic substances. unsatisfied with this, they immediately attempted to adapt their process to means to enhance illusion magic. I believe the patron connection system will be tweaked to attune oneself to the collective subconscious if sufficiently intoxicated. So that means we're probably going to be doing a little bit of the skooma. I have not found a willing volunteer to risk side effects of concentrated dose in order to confirm. I am forced to concede that for substance-addled Bretons, this was an incredibly serendipitous outcome. Okay, so we got that down. So let's go look and see what we got in here yet. First jewelry, we have to make a focus ring. So we're gonna make a focus ring. Okay, now to make a focus ring for Phantasmagorical, I need the favor. So now we made our focus ring. This is where you make the extractors. You can extract Doom instance, but basically you need Nerdroot. So when I leave here, I'm going to get Nerdroot too. I can do that when I'm on my way to Redwater Skooma did. So we're going to go out and get a couple things. But first, I'm going to go get the favor. Like I said before, I'd already figured out where to get the Phantasmagorical favor at, which is down here in this kind of thing right here. So right here. Okay, first we need this. Okay, and then that allows us to make the Phantasmagorical favor. So we have the Phantasmagorical favor been added. So we should be able to take the focus ring now. Now the nullifier was easy, pretty much just breaking the thermal ropes. This one, okay, so focus ring, Phantasmagorical. We created the item, so that's what I'm going to be wearing. Okay, ready to make a pact. And now I have to go to the ritual. Actually, let me see. I don't know if I can do this anywhere. First thing we're going to do, like I said, this is getting the Phantasmagorical ring. Also, I'm going to use that title for a lot of things. When I make armor, I'm going to call it Phantasmagorical. If I make another necklace, I'm going to call it Phantasmagorical, just to keep me on track on what the character's doing. Okay, so this is just for the nullifier, so I don't want that. So I was looking to see, since I had the ring on, if it gave me a thing to do up there. But I think all I have to do now is go and do the spell. Make the pact, okay. So perform the ritual and adopt the patron. Double check right here. Yep, that's still just there, so I think I can perform the ritual. Let me just go back up to the room. So I got the ring, I've got the favor. That's for the Daedra ink. Okay, perform the ritual. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby. Okay, I think I did hold it Come on, bear with me. This is the first time I'm doing this. Okay, this is a ritual. I think I've done it. I have to change the ritual stone because that's not really one that I want. Okay. Look at my ring. This is ready to make the pack. I might have to wait 24 hours because it does showing up now. Wait 24 hours. I might have not held it long enough. There's not a severe amount of instruction on this, so that's why I'm just kind of figuring this out and recording it. So if anybody ever does look this up, hopefully they'll see this and then I'll have a video reference of what the heck I'm doing. Okay, it did not show back up, so I'm going to assume that I've made my pack with the Phantasmagorical. Okay, 50, let's see. Middle forbidden knowledge. I don't think that's it. Yeah, okay, it's got a, so it's an active effect. So I do, it just says ready to make the pack though, but it's an active effect. So. Ritual inherent magical regeneration is diverted to powering your new abilities. Okay, so I've studied Magicka. And that's another reason that I'm using the so it looks like I'm ready. So I'm gonna call myself ready and go from there. I'm gonna get my dagger back in my hand and we are ready to go out and the other stuff. I'm going to relieve the Phantasmagorical ring on. And come on, let's go get some stuff. I do need the nerve root. And we'll keep casting Muffle while we're traveling, so that will help me get stuff done. Oh, that's a weird effect. Every time I freaking cast Muffle, now I'm getting these witch calls. So, one thing I'm going to do outside of just casting Muffle, let's go up to, I think the quickest, because I'm going to keep doing Muffle, let's get Telekinesis first. So, we're going to go get the Webwater Scumadin, and then also get the Nerve Root we need. So we need Nerve Root. And let's go to Lost Knife Hideout. That's pretty close to getting the Nerve Root because the Srethi farm is where I'm going to go just grab a bunch at once. So I do want to get that. So and Lost Knife is right here by the road by Fort Mall. So we're going to take off from here. I was thinking about wearing just really outlandish robes, which would be cool too as well. But I think I really need to keep the ability to protect myself as well. Because like I've showed you several times, using magic in Skyrim not always work as well as it could. I'm gonna be doing need to do some sneaking with this too, so may need to make some people fight each other. So we're gonna go Nirnroot, Redwater Scumadin, then we'll go get the Dreamcatcher necklace, and then we're gonna go through Dragonborn, go through telling the Jarl and going up and going through Breeze, we're not, we'll go to the, it says talk to Alpha, we've already done that, technically talk to the Jarl. Before I talk to the Jarl, I'm going to go to Bleak Barrow. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, I'll remember the name of it. It's right up there on the map. Bleak Falls Barrow? Pretty sure it's Bleak Falls. Oh, I don't have it on the map yet. It's right up in this area above Riverwood. So, that's where we're going to go. So, in that order, I'll get up here first to the Sarathi farm, get her Nirnroot, and then we'll go to Redwater Scumadin. Oh, like that. I'm going to ignore you guys. All you do is burn up your healing potions, and then there's no reward on the other end. And sometimes when I do a focus build, it really, you can fight everything in Skyrim, but sometimes there's not really a point, especially if you're trying to get a focus build done, to run past it, you'll be fine. You can always come back to those. They'll be there waiting for you, and they'll continue coming out later. Actually, you know what though, I do need to be running. I really do need to do that, because I can cast at the same time. This is the Sarathi farm. This is where the Nirnroot is. We need a lot of Nirnroot all at once.
I have a lot to do around the farm to make it look good. What is it you wanted?
Already got him. I got your Nirnroot. Now we're going to go to Redwater School again. The mage thing really slows down how much good. I wish I didn't have that. When I chose this character to do this event, I didn't really think about it. I don't think I looked to see if I had mage bane yet. But we'll deal with it. Okay, this is red water scuba bean. Right over here. Oh, there we go. There you go, check it out. Okay, so we're going over here. Go over here and look. And read this book. Take the hide. What are we doing here? Well, like I said, I'm still building my skills, so I don't necessarily have everything ready.
Alden, head on in and be happy.
I forgot where that guy go down. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit of a monster right now, just running around hacking these people, but like I said, with the focus build, I'm going to steal this red water scuba bean just to have it. Not going to take it, but I just have it just to have it. I guess I do experiment with the skooma, so maybe some skooma samples down here. Bring people back to life. Ding dong. There's a vampire always in here. There should be one more person running around in here. I will be working on my stealth sneak skill, but I do like a good behind the back kill. I think that's actually having a dagger is the best when you do those, because that one where you come up over somebody's back and you stab them with a freaking sword, it's kind of ridiculous to me. I'm not picking up everything in here. Actually, I don't know why I'm picking up food. I'm not in survival mode, but I think I'm losing to habit sometimes. This is another reason you come here, because the scuba did get a lot. You can start off with a lot of elements and things like that, and I'll start crafting here, not like right away, because it is a laborious process for you guys to watch. Not as much when you're playing the game, but if you're just watching me do it, then it is kind of dry. So I try to keep things moving. You will be sampling some moon sugar though. Anyway, what I came here for is the telekinesis spell book, but I do have to prep my stuff for telekinesis. So, like when I did with my other character, I did that where I sat it up where you can do telekinesis. Then it's I couldn't do it because of nullifier, so it made it really hard for me to do it. So this guy is doing Phantasmagorical. And there's the book. So that's the Telekinesis book that you're looking for. Hold on one second. And you can take stuff from the mage as well. Ooh, I haven't seen Longfin. I love that. There is a chest over here. I will be sampling skooma. I might, with this, I might get, there's a mod called Real Effects of Skooma. I don't know if they have that for special edition. I might get that, just because I think that would be kind of fun too, to have like, kind of like when you take it, you get like a real effect from it. It's not just like, let's see, there's some bottles here. There's some free bottles of skooma right there. Thank you, Mr. Vampire. And since I fought a vampire, let me go ahead and hit the potion. Okay, and we are off. And the next one we're going to go to is we're going to go up to Dawnstar and get the Dreamcatcher necklace, because even though I'm wearing a ring, I think the Dreamcatcher necklace, it helps with some illusion spells and things like that, and also people will start dropping parts of their dreams. I don't know how that works, but there's a lot of things in dealing with Daedra where you'll get different things that happen, because just like I'm picking up life force, that's from another thing that I did that's causing me to pull life force off of people. So we are going to go up here. I think we can get this done pretty quick. I might not be able to, but we will see. We're going to do this first. this is a quest, so let's see how quick I can get it done. We'll talk to Erinder. I also might switch out Fangdog. Well, I think I'm finished with him as far as training. And I'll probably bring Erinder with me in the end.
What do you want me to carry?
Yeah, he can't train me with shooting anymore.
They say that vampires attack the wall of the Vigilant.
Actually, I might just keep the Skull of Corruption though, because it allows me to do stuff to people's dreams as well. Actually, I've already done that quest. Let's see. I did you did. No, I haven't done it yet because he's still in here.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares.
Yeah, this is it.
I must get a terrible influence over you. I need, perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in it. I've already said too much. I would simply ask that you trust me. Wonderful. Nightcrawler Temple is only a short walk from Dogstown. Come, we must hurry. They're needed from her citadel at the center. She reached whatever the case may be. Her intention. They're neither written from her citadel at the center. She reaches whatever the case may be. Her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Okay, sometimes he has trouble leaving. Once he gets out the door, though, we'll got him up there by going straight up to the thing where I gotta fight the people to get in. He has a hard time following too. Sometimes we'll be out there wandering around. So. That's the one thing about a focus build. You can focus on a specific path. You don't need to run around a lot of places. And some stuff I'll probably come out here heavy, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today. We'll try to. I usually try to keep these videos about an hour or less. Sometimes I do go. We'll see how quick we can get this done though. Is he by himself? Usually there's three of them up here. No, not three. I'm surprised. Maybe I'll come here and let me give you a bunch of stuff.
What do you want me to carry?
I'll load him up. Like I said, never give followers your good stuff. You can give them other crap, but don't give them your good stuff. I'm going to give you my shield, because I'm usually doing offhand spells. I'm going to keep that Phantasmagorical ring on. Fandal stuff that you've stolen either. My apologies. That cough slipped out while I was trying to hit the pause button. I need that mead for the spells that I was doing, or the potions I was making. Let me hold on those, because Fandal sometimes will drink stuff when I'm gone. This takes up a lot of weight, but also you can carry a lot more ingredients than anything else, so I think it's worth it. And also, Fandal can't eat those if he wants to. It's getting me all the stuff that's extra weight.
Years ago, I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma would, because the rituals would last. Those who've been under the effect, in some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once they get inside, all will. Yes, my son. What is it I can help you?
I'll tell you what, rather than take you guys all the way through this, I'm going to go ahead and make this a part 2 since I'm doing the build. I'm going to let him get up here and get a start, but I'm not going to start up this quest line because I got to beat my way through here and then back. There's some notes I want to bring up while we're going through, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him start, and then I'm going to save here. And then that way, when you come back, or when I come back around, you just have a solid playthrough of this as well. So I'm not going to give you a half of a playthrough. Just see it from beginning to end. So Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back again tomorrow. So see you guys next time. Have a good day.